Hello, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking at. Anyway, this is Olu. I'm Olufunke, and I'm here to quickly answer some questions that some people have been sending to my DM. I usually get a lot of questions, and sometimes some parents will even call me, the ones that I know. Yeah, I am a mom of 4 adults. My last baby being 18 is an adult. So the reason why I'm here today is a parent that asked me a question which I think has been reoccurring. A lot of parents have been asking me, and I said, okay, all right, I am an expert somehow because I have 4 children, 4 adults, and I would say I raise maybe my last one from baby till he's 18. Yeah, my other ones, they were raised by my mom, and obviously that's part of the reason why I do what I do, because when I had my kids, I didn't have someone like me or someone that could tell me that there are some certain things that you as a parent need to have. You have to be ready for you to start having children. For those young ones that are just getting married, for those young ones that are just get married, and those ones that are having kids, if you're a parent and you already have 4, it's okay. But I will advise anyone that hasn't started having children to maybe limit it to 2, because to raise a well-balanced children, a confident children, you need to be there. You need to be there for them. You need to be there. And if you know yourself, to even look after yourself is big deal, not to talk about looking after someone else. So when you have a child, it's your responsibility. That our first responsibility as a parent is to look after that children and make them an adult. You don't just have babies, they are an adult, because they're going to be an adult one day. Yes. So your little baby that you're looking at now, you are raising somebody's wife or somebody's husband. And I think we need to start thinking about how many can I actually have time for, because we always have parents saying, I don't have time. Your child at school, she's collecting, for example, maybe she's a start of the week and she's looking everywhere to see if you're there. Uniform day, your child, non-uniform days, children will come to school with uniform because you didn't bother to look, to check. I know we're all busy, but we need to think about, can I afford, can I have, not about money. Actually, you could think about money as well when you are having children. Think about it. Can I look after this more than 2 children, or even if it's 1? Can I look after more than 1? Do I have the time? To sit and read and be with these children and be present with these children? Would I have the time to do that? Until we think about this, our generation we would just be saying, oh, I wish. But you have the power. This is what I wish. I know. I obviously, I was lucky because I have someone that helped me look at my children, and my children made the right decision. They turned out well because they made the right decision. So if you are a young parent that are having kids, if you know you cannot look after more than 2 children, let's stop at 2 and look after those 2 children. Look after those 2 children. We are in 2022 now, so we should be able to think about what can I actually, because apart from the children, yourself as well, you have a life as well. You have to think about your life as well. Do you want to be looking after children till you're 60, 70? Don't you want time? Don't you want to look after your own self? Don't you want to have time for yourself as well? So to raise the point, the reason why I am here is because of what the parents said to me, that how do you actually raise? How can you actually raise a well-balanced children? You can raise a well-balanced children. First thing you need to do is to be present in their life. How would you be present in their life? Whenever you are available, give them quality time. I'll give you like 4-5 tips that you could do, practical steps, things that you could do that could help reduce screen time. I'm sure you're thinking, what will I replace with that? You replace it with books. Let them read books. You reduce screen time. Maybe after school, there's no screen time. They will cry, they will shout, but the most reason why we put children I'm a parent as well. The most reason why we put children on the screen or to watch iPad, even little as 6-month-old, they already have iPad. I think the reason why we do that is for our own sanity too, so that you can just mind them with the iPad. That's why we do it. We create time when they come back from school. You said this week there's no screen time. Weekend, I'm gonna give you your iPad. You can have some screen time, and you monitor what they're doing online. I know we're working, we are hard working, but we we always create time for what is important in our life. I know that for sure. You create time for your job, don't you? You go to work and you create time, and you're there at the time you're supposed to be there. So please reduce screen time. I will be checking my notes so that I can stick to what I want to say, because it's already 7 minutes. And then one of the children was telling me that we don't have bedtime. And I said, oh, what time do you go to bed? He said, we don't have bedtime. I said, you don't have bedtime time to sleep? He said, yeah, I just sleep anytime. You need to have like a routine. Come on. A child is like a house that you want to build. So you have to have a plan. If you want a house to stand really well, you need a good foundation. That's what you're doing with your children. You're giving them that foundation so that when they go out, when in the future, it will be something that they will take with them. You will instill this in their life. So find time. If you find out early in the morning, your children are they don't like to sleep early. Yeah, you can just wake up early. Let them sleep early. So you could make a fixed time for them, like maybe it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They could do that. Or then another one is you could, your children, maybe morning is not a good time for them. You could, when my daughter told me that she likes to bathe Tina, my granddaughter, in the night, so that she can go to school early, and because she wakes up late. She knows her daughter, so she makes sure that Tina goes have bathe Tina at night, and in the morning when they wake up, wash her face, clean her face, and brush her teeth, and make her clean, and she takes her to school. If we can't do that, then let them sleep early so that they can wake up early. So this other one is really good. You enroll your children, not just lesson, tutoring, academic all the time. Enroll them in extracurricular activities like football, piano lessons, swimming. They can do dancing. They can go to ballet. They can do whatever your sport that your child said they want. And this one as well, your children might say, oh, I don't like piano lesson. I don't want to do this type of club. I don't want to do art club. You never know until they try. Tell them, okay, let's try first. You never know if you like it. And if you don't like it, I will withdraw you. You need to put your foot down sometimes. In this part of country, we always let them just be permissive with them and just allow them. Sometimes as a parent, you need to put your foot down, because you know the kind of children you want to raise. You want to raise a well-balanced and confident child. They need to have social life. They need to, that's why when they do all these extra curriculum activities, they meet other children and they socialize. And yeah, the another big one for me is reading. Read with